to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team from the American, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They go right back to it. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Gets it out quickly. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Slings it downfield. Makes the catch. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. The give to the tailback. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Grabbed over the middle, it's Turner. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going back to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost yardage on that last one. It's second and 11. Right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying play action. He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, better look out!
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Broussard. At the 35, he's loose. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for room. It's Jackson. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to impose their will with the run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Buys a little time. He'll try to do it himself. At midfield, he's got room. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. He's in open space downfield.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The give to the left side. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Turns it on in midfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. It'll be a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Scanning the field, it's Weigman. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Cougars!
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the single back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a doubt. That'll trim the deficit to 15. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Weigman. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his man, it's Broussard. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Bringing it back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try to pop the draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to get it in. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Wegman. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Got a man, it's Connors. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Cougars will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that comp.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Jackson. Finds his way for three out to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Caught over the middle, it's Turner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. With the catch, it's Jackson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Hard running there. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. Finds his man down the middle. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down Rice. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Runs through a tackle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Rice!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Snap in the shotgun. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Connors. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. At the 45, on his way. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Grabbed in the middle, it's Broussard. He's loose. Touchdown, Cougars! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is good.
Houston, 28. Rice, 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run the option. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory.
Now, 4th down.
Touchdown, Houston! Hello! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
With the return.
A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So first down, we'll open up the final period. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Just got one on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. They run the reverse. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Leaves it with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a connection. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Owls moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. At the 35, he's open. Hits the afterburners. The 20. He's at the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Houston. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense set on 1st down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's caught downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Jenkins. Rush is on him. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Going for it all. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And he added the extra point. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. The 10. Touchdown Owls. What a great play. What a huge moment for this defense.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. It's caught. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. On the run, it's Connors. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Touchdown, Houston! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Houston, 49. Rice, 35.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Jenkins. Under fire! That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Of 2. 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a 1-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. it's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.